It is Friday, the 27th of September. My name is Christine. I am streaming or filming from Chisinau, Moldova in Eastern Europe. And today I want to knit with you a little bit because I have a little bit of time. Hold on, am I live? Hold on, I just want to check. So I have some time before lunch, so I decided to do some knitting using Filanina Merino wool. This is a twisted 3-strain twisted yarn, and I want to add it to my sweater. Hold on, I want to make sure I can. Okay. So the thing with this sweater is, by the way, if you caught me live last week, oh, there's a bit of wind. My cat is right there. She's watching us. My dog is right here. I put the snacks over there and he ate so much that now he's just full on dreaming. So if you caught me last week, you saw that I had longer nails and they were really sharp. I was actually saying that I have claws now, and I was complaining that it was really hard for me to do some knitting and to do housework. So finally, I went to the nail salon, you guys, and I have the claws cut off. Now they're just, these are my nails and they're covered with acrylic chemicals, I don't know, acrylic gel, so that they don't break. So thank God now I have shorter nails and I can simply, just live my life and do whatever I want. So as I was saying, I have about an hour before I go, I break for lunch. So why not knit together? So as you can see, I started this sweater with this chocolate brown yarn. This is 100% merino wool. I am doing the half broken fisherman rib stitch. It's when you knit under the thingy and then you do a purl and knit, and this is how it looks. This is the front and this is the back. I'm not sure whichever I like best, and since this sweater will be a gift, I will let my brother decide which side he likes best. So I will make it possible for him to wear inside out. Which one do you like? This is the front and this is the back. So far both looks pretty nice to me. So I started with simple chocolate brown. Unfortunately, it has a bit of cat hair on it, but that's okay. My brother also has a cat. And after the chocolate brown, I want to continue with this 3-color twisted yarn. This is also merino wool from Filanina, a producer in Romania. Look at their brand. It's this cute girl in a red dress. Hold on, is it visible? Yeah. So I'm using 170 meters in 100-gram wool. And unfortunately, there's still a breeze and you will hear the wind, and my cat is still right there. So, and I have my temperature blanket covering my legs, my knees, because it's quite, I like it. That's the reason. It's not cold, but me, I like to be covered, especially in the temperature blanket. So I gave you the details, the introduction. I will continue working with this yarn, and you can see how the color changed in the sweater. Hold on, the color change. Well, when I put these two skeins, brown, chocolate brown and this twisted, they looked very similar, but in the camera it looks more bluish. but that's okay. I'm gonna continue. I have the first row here, and the first row was just knits and purls, and now I'm gonna do the second row where instead of knit, simple knit, I will go down one, and I will do the broken rib stitch, fisherman rib stitch. That's typical. Okay, so after all of these talks, after all of this blah blah, you're probably wondering, are you even gonna do some knitting or not? And my reply is, of course I will. And I decided to pull the yarn from the middle. So it made a little bit of yarn barf and yarn mess, and it's quite hard to pull the yarn from the middle. So what I do is I hold it and I pull a little bit and I prepare this yarn like this, and then I knit it. And you are right. Sometimes if I do that and put it like this, sometimes it creates a knot and it's like a whole disaster. But oftentimes it's okay. So we're gonna just hope that it's okay, and we're gonna do that. And I have progress keepers. So this means that this is the side of the sweater. Hold on, what was I doing? I already forgot. Okay, so I was doing the broken rib stitch? No, I was doing simple. Okay, so this means that I will do knit, purl. So the progress keeper is a sign that this is the side of my sweater. So this means that that is going to be under the arm of my left or of my right. I haven't decided which will be the front and which will be the back. And by the way, if you have not understood, I am knitting this sweater bottom up. So I started with the ribbing 2x2. It's my favorite type of ribbing. And then I did knit and purl to prepare for the broken fisherman rib stitch, which is like a brioche, right? Some people call it brioche, some people call it fisherman rib stitch. And if you do the fisherman rib stitch in the round, hold on, this yarn has pieces of hay, which is annoying. So if you do the fisherman rib stitch in the round, this means that one row, you do knits and purls like I am doing now. I do a knit and I do a purl. And I know many knitters do the purl somehow differently, but me, this is how I knit and this is how I purl. Some people do, this is the knit, some people do the purl like, I don't know, something like, I don't know. Me, I twist my right hand to come in the front and then move it back and then move it front. I don't know how people do the Norwegian purl. Anyways, you can see that, as I was saying, I pull the yarn from the middle because it's harder to pull it when I'm working, but then this means that I have all of these knots being created here. Hello, Jade Chapman. Hi, do you crochet too? I do. I crochet too. Right now I have, with the crochet, a chevron blanket. I love it. It's like a zigzag. Sayer, is there a picture how this looks finished? No, unfortunately I don't have a pattern. I just decided to do a sweater, like typical bottom up sweater. Maybe it's gonna be a vest. I have not decided yet. And as you can see, I do not do any like special patterns, just the fisherman rib stitch. Hold on, I think I can show you. Hold the phone, as people say. Hold the phone. Hold that thought, as other people say. Hold on. So if we do a quick search, fisherman Men's rib. Hold on, there it is. This is how it looks. It says that it's not a brioche because it's easier than brioche. Okay, thank you. So this is, I was following one of these tutorials and I did a bit of practice, and this is how my rib should look. Well, it's not as polished. It's probably because it's a different fiber. This looks more acrylic. This is more wool. And as you can see, wool is a bit rougher. Oh, there it is. This is how mine looks. So I followed one of the tutorials, and I am just doing a plain, no other patterns. And Jaide, I want to show you my blanket, what I have thus far. Hold on. This is what I have thus far, and I'm adding, all kinds of like leftover. I don't want to call it leftover because it sounds bad. All kind of yarn, right? And so now I'm working with this pink, and actually I finished that row, and I'm adding more and more colors because I'm making a chevron crochet blanket for my brother as a gift. So hold on. Once I use all 12 colors, I'm just going to start all over with the black. Black, gray, lighter gray, darker gray, anything. And by the way, that's my yarn collection. And on the top are all the acrylics, which I can use for my blanket and for other projects. And the second shelf are all the wools. So I don't want to waste the wool yarn for the blanket. For the blanket, I'll just use the leftovers and the reclaimed yarn or yarns that I don't know where to use. And that is my cat. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for the question. Thank you. Jaide, I wish I can show you the blanket I made. Please tell me. Please tell me, what blanket did you do? Did you crochet a blanket? Does it have a pattern stitch, or does it have a name of the stitch, or you just improvised? You went, you improvised, or you went creative? Let me know. Yeah, I would have loved to see a picture, but you can at least, write what was the name of the stitch, because I've been crocheting for a long time, but only now, after discovering the YouTube community, only now I understood that all of these patterns have names and people call it one way or another way. Thank you. No, I don't think anyone was trying to be rude. Wouldn't it be nice if YouTube let us share things? Yes, Sayer, I would have loved it if we could have shared things, like a picture. I only do that in different Facebook groups, but on YouTube you can only write comments. Oh, thank you. Sayer, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Okay, you guys, let's do some knitting. Hold on. I can't even be professionally holding my phone. So if it's shaky, I apologize. Hold on. So once I finish this row of just knits and purls, I can do the fisherman rib stitch. I don't know why is it called that difficult, it has such a long name. But for example, in Chisinau, I know other knitters and they just call it false brioche, because it's also like a doubling. You need to do 2 times the work to get a row. So it's either false brioche or the fisherman rib stitch. Oh la la, I pulled this yarn to make it easier to use it, but now it creates a whole chaos and it creates knots. So I need to work a bit faster to finish that yarn. And I just started this skein, so it's very compressed, you need to really pull the yarn to get it out of there. And I was wondering, why do I have such a hard time using the yarn from the middle? Like, maybe because maybe because the yarn, the wool is processed and packaged and labeled in Romania, and here we have the tradition to use the yarn from the outside, not from the inside. So maybe they pack it, they wind it differently. That's why it's so hard to use from the inside. What time is it for me? It is almost 1 p.m. It is almost lunchtime here in Chisinau, Moldova. But you guys, I am at home today. I have a day off. I am a bit sick, as you can tell by my voice. So before lunch, I decided to take a break from, house chores and do a bit of knitting because I'm making this sweater for my brother as a gift. And why not work a bit? You see what happens? I pulled the yarn so that I can knit it and it created a knot. Oh my God. Oh no. No. Now what should I do? Which way? Which way? Okay, I think this is the way. Oh no. Okay, thank God. It was just like it wasn't a bad knot. It was just like missed. It was just pulled together. It wasn't a knot. Hold on. Oh my God, it's 5:53 a.m. or p.m.? 5:53? Wait, let me guess. If it's a.m., this means you are in the west side of the globe. So you're commenting from the United States. If it is p.m., you're where? In Australia? Little hooks, so harder to pull from the center. Acrylic is a bit easier. Yes, you're right. When I work with acrylic yarn, the skein, it's soft. The acrylic yarn is softer and it's very fluffy. The wool is compressed and it's heavier and it pulls on itself, and my cat decided to join us. But when it's acrylic, so I have there some acrylic yarns, I can pull from the inside, from the middle of the skein, and the yarn just like smoothly comes and it works really nicely. Okay, 4 a.m. in West Canada. Oh my goodness gracious, why are you not sleeping, girl? 4 a.m. Did you have a nightmare and you woke up, or you have to go to work and you woke up at 4 a.m.? Or even better, maybe you never went to sleep, so you partied until 4 a.m. and then you decided to check YouTube. I hope you're okay. The U.S. Indiana. Oh my goodness gracious. I know I have never been to Indiana. I've been to United States hold on. I've been to United States only in Florida. I was there in a work and travel program, and I landed in Florida. Don't ask me how. I didn't know English that well, so when it was time to choose a state, I was just like, I don't know, I heard about Florida. So that's what happened. That's how I got to Miami and Daytona and Tampa. Yes, my baby cat. Now she moved. So every time I take a break, my cat Nadezhda, and Nadezhda from Russian means hope, because I live in Chisinau, Moldova, where Russian is like our second language. So My cat's name is Nadezhda and my dog's name is Remy, or mostly I call him Boo Boo. I don't know why. So, Indy, oh, migraine. Oh no, migraine. No. I feel you. I feel you. If you're up at 4 a.m. because you have a migraine, I'm sorry. I feel you. Jade, I just can't go to sleep. I woke up playing Roblox, and I didn't know what else to do because my friend unfriended me. Oh, that sucks. Your friend sucks. I don't know what Roblox is, but your friend that unfriended you sucks. Move on. Move on to other friends. You don't life is too short to spend it on friends that unfriend you. Bye. Tell them like this. Bye. Bye bye bye. Would love to visit Croatia. Oh, I've been to Croatia. Croatia is wonderful. I've been to Zagreb and I've been to what was the other one? Zagreb, and then we went to a city very close to I forgot right now. Okay, never mind. I've been to Croatia in several cities and I loved each and every one of them. Your cat name is Mushka. He has a mustache. That sounds great. Mushka. I think he's a boy, right? He has a mustache. Okay. Her name was Starlight. Actually, 2 of my friends unfriended me. Okay, Jade, 2 of your friends, real life friends or Roblox friends? If it's just like internet friends, move on. It's not that serious. And if it's video game friends, even lighter, even better. It's just a game. It's not. I mean, I don't know because I don't play video games. But don't take it as hard. Oh, shoot. Maybe they deleted their accounts and this automatically led to unfriending you. Maybe they moved on. Maybe they sold their accounts to other people and other people deleted all the unknown people. Maybe they just felt like their energy doesn't match yours. It's not that serious. Just move on and don't feel bad about it. Sometimes we move on from people, other times people move on from us. It happens. It happens to everybody. Real life friends, well, tell them bye and move on. I live in Chisinau, and Chisinau, Moldova is a small city. I mean, compared to other cities, it is the biggest city in Moldova, and it has I want to say it has 500,000 inhabitants. So this means that we see each other pretty often. And my colleagues from the university live here, and we lived in the same dorm room. We ate from the same plate. And now when some of those friends see me on the street, they don't even say hi. And for like 2 years, I felt so bad. I was wondering what I did bad. Maybe I've offended them. I've upset them. And then I realized maybe they just don't want to see me anymore. They just moved on with their lives and I should do the same. So just like say bye and move on with your life and make new friends because this happens. Don't be sad, Jade. It happens. They moved on with their lives. They have different things. You have different things, different friends. Don't be sad. Just move on. It's not the end of all friendships. You will have other friends, hopefully. You'll speak to other people. But to tell you the truth, for 2 years, I kept thinking, like, why? Why are my student friends from my student years don't run to me when they see me on the street? They're just like, sometimes we were saying hi, sometimes not even that because we were rushing to one place or to another. And then I just accepted it, they moved on to other friends and I did too. So that's how it happens in life. It doesn't have to mean that something bad happened. It doesn't have to mean that you did something. It's just they moved on. You can move on too. So you guys, now I'm doing the fisherman rib stitch. So instead of doing the knits here, you do it, hold on, instead of doing the knit here, you do it through here. And this means that this entire stitch, which was on top, it unravels and it creates this bump. It creates like a bigger volume in your knitting. That's the whole charm. That's what creates this squishiness in your knitting. So that's why you're consuming more yarn, but your knitting is more squishy, it's more voluminous, and it's nicer. Hold on. Sayer says, when I went to Ukraine, it was so beautiful then. I had an operation and left my appendix there. Oh my goodness, I hope you're okay. Where in Ukraine? Probably in Odessa, because that's where most tourists go to. Yes, Odessa, Kiev. These are the cities I visited in Ukraine. And by the way, Moldova is the neighboring country of Ukraine. And yes, it was so beautiful. And yes, it is so sad what is happening now. It breaks my heart. And I hope that you're okay. You left your appendix. Oh my God. Moldova sounds so romantic. Have heard of Sudetenland? Oh my goodness. What is Sudetenland? Not trying to be rude, but she did not delete her account because my cousin has her on Roblox and she still talks to her. Okay, she wants to talk to your cousin, fine. She doesn't want to talk to you, that's also fine. You can move on, make new friends, Jaide. Hold on, let me check what Sudeteland actually means. And Jaide, you will have times in your life when people move on from you. It's okay. Oh my God, Sudeteland. I thought that was a made-up word. It's actually in Czech Republic. Historical German from the northern, southern, western areas of former Czechoslovakia. Sudeten Germans. Oh my goodness gracious. Learning new things every day. What is Sudetenland called today? It's just a part of Czech Republic. Okay, hold on, let's see where it is. So it's basically a region all around Czech Republic. No, I've never been to Czech Republic and I never knew about Sudetenland. And thanks for telling me, learning new things every day. The more you learn, the more you know, the more you live, the more you find out new things. Okay, so let's do more knitting, you guys. I get so distracted. Oh my God. That's why I can't even have so many knitted things, because I do like half of row and then I get distracted. And don't get me started on watching films. I put on like a show or a YouTube video saying that, oh, I'm just gonna listen and I'm gonna focus on the knitting and I'm just gonna listen, and then oftentimes I just put the knitting down because I'm so focused on the film or on the YouTube. And these YouTubers make their videos so interesting. I have to put down the needles and like look up, and that's not good because my intention was to knit actually, not to watch YouTube. But it turns out that I'm actually watching more YouTube and more films than knitting or crocheting. But I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. Okay, finally I used up all that yarn that I've been pulling. So we can pull some more. You guys, I am also behind the scenes, I am filming a challenge of how much yarn I can use in a month as a non-professional vendor, as a non-professional knitter. And this actually motivated me, and it light a fire under my hands or under my ass. I don't know how to say it properly, to, come back to knitting and fast knitting and making gifts. So this is part of that challenge. I've used up the first skein and I put the label in a bag. And so I cracked open the second, and hopefully I will have enough stamina and enough patience to finish filming different short clips to create a whole video. And the thing is, I started the challenge not on the 1st of September, but I started the challenge on the 13th of September because that was another Friday which I had a day off. And I said, why not use that day off to just and it was a storm outside and it was like a whole rainy day. So basically perfectly rainy day weather for crochet and knitting. So as a maniac, I started that challenge on Friday the 13th of September, and I'll finish it on the 13th of October. And so far so good. I've used up a lot of yarn for the crochet blanket, for the chevron crochet blanket that I have, but I have not finished anything, because I'm only allowed to put the label or the yarn tag in the bag after I finish the entire skein. So that blanket is growing, but I have not finished the yarn. I don't have the skein label to put it there. So I decided, okay, I need a break. I need a small win. So that's why I came back to the sweater, because these skeins are small. They're only 100 grams, 170 meters. So I can use up 1 or 2 per day, or 1 or 2 every 2 days. So I want to do that challenge with something nice to show, not just to show, oh, by the way, I finished 2 skeins of yarn. I'm rambling. Okay, do you do amigurumi? No, amigurumis are like a mystery to me, you guys. I don't know how you guys do that. I don't have any patience. So Mushka, yes, the cat is male, 22 years old. That's incredible. My cat is, I think, 8 years old. Mushka has a mustache and a bow tie. My family is from Ukraine, Russia at the time. Yeah, the Soviet Union probably. Some are in Poland, related to King Lezinsky. Ooh la la, we have royalty in the chat, you guys. We have relatives of King Leszczynski. Husband, family from Sudetenland, 1942. Excellent, thank you for sharing. You guys, we have royalties from King Leszczynski in the chat. You have your hands full. I'll be quiet. Thank you so much. Really enjoy your brain. Night. We talk again. Thank you. Thank you, Sayer. Thank you for all the comments. And thank you for, gracing us with your presence. Esteemed relatives of King Leszczynski. Will you be live tomorrow? Because I have to go. I'll see. Thank you so much for joining me, Jayed. Please don't be sad because those friends unfriended you. Just be positive. Look for other things to do, other people to talk to. Don't be sad, please. I know sometimes these kind of things can ruin our mood for weeks. And you might be sulking, you might feel bad, but just breathe, find something interesting to do, enjoy yourself. Don't think it's your fault, because it's not. People move on, and best thing you can do is just live your life. Bye Jayede. Thank you so much. Thank you for spending the time with me. I'll still be here doing a little bit of knitting because I really wanted to make some progress. Oh my god, you guys, my curtain is about to be released into the world. It's a nice day outside, but as you can see, we have some wind, and I'm surprised that my cat is not reacting. at all. Because usually if she sees the curtains anywhere, she gets scared. But it turns out that today she is chilled. Look at her. She's licking herself. Okay, so let's do more progress. Let's do more progress. So the idea is to finish up this sweater for my brother. But my brother said, I don't think you should make me a huge sweater. Like if you make me a vest, that's gonna be enough. But now that I'm adding a second color, I'm thinking that it's gonna be hard for him to wear this vest on top of shirts, because this vest is gonna be like brown, then with this twisted yarn. So maybe I'll make a sweater. I don't know. You know, when you start a project, you have so many ideas, but then halfway there you lose steam and you understand that it wasn't a good idea. Why did I start it? Who did I think I was? What was I thinking? I can't even do a whole sweater. Hold on. What was I thinking? I should have made a scarf. But then my brother said, like, stop it with the scarves. We have enough scarves. So that's why I said, okay, let me challenge myself. Let me make a sweater. And actually I did a sweater for my second brother and he likes it. It was the same idea, but not in brown, but in blue. So that really motivated me. Hold on, why is this poking out? So my brother's comments really motivated me to make a second sweater for my second brother. Okay, you guys, this wool is a bit rough. So we're just gonna pull a little bit. Hold on. Let's pull some more. I hope that once I will get to maybe half of the skein, it will come out easier, you know, not as pulley. But at the moment, I have to really pull to get it out of there. It was compacted when it was created as a skein, but also probably because it's been sitting over there on top of all of these other skeins of yarn, probably it compressed the skein even more. So that's why I'm having a hard time pulling from the middle. Okay, but hopefully I can use all of this without creating more chaos and yarn barf and knots. So hopefully I will use it without issues. Okay, let's do some more fisherman rib stitch or false brioche or half brioche, or I don't know how this is called. But I followed the tutorial from the So Woolly channel. That's actually my main inspiration for a lot of the knitting patterns that I follow. So Woolly. So I watched her short tutorial and I liked it, so I decided to copy. Oh my god, my curtain's gonna fly away, it feels like. My mom said I could get back online for 20 minutes, so I'm gonna watch. Oh, thank you, JJ. I hope you're having a good day. 20 minutes, and after that you go to do your homework, or you have things to do, or you go to bed. What are you doing? As I said, I am taking a break before going to lunch. So I said, let me be productive even in the break. Let me be productive and let me do some knitting and also some live, so that I can accumulate more watch hours. You know, even YouTube sets up these huge milestones, huge objectives for the channels. And I, like an idiot, I try to reach those objectives, and then our bosses set up objectives for us. You need to do this, 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 this. And then we set objectives for ourselves. So basically, everywhere I turn, I have to meet milestones, and I have to meet deadlines, and I have to meet objectives everywhere. Do this, do that. And I'm not saying that I hate it, but sometimes I feel the pressure. I don't know if you have this situation. Sometimes I feel the pressure. Today it's a good day. I don't feel the pressure. I feel like I can just enjoy myself, even having so many tasks to do. Oh my God, please don't make nods. I hate it when I have to do that and then I pull from it, but it created a nod. So sometimes I have so many things to do and so many objectives that I hate the pressure, but today is fine. Okay, you have things to do. Oh, I believe you. You have to do yard shopping. Yard shopping? Or maybe yarn shopping? Ooh, please tell me. Please tell me all about yarn shopping. At the moment, I am restricting myself. I'm not saying I'm on a yarn ban or anything because I'm a grown woman. It's okay for me to buy yarn, but I kind of restricted myself a little bit until I make more, until I use up more of my yarn from my yarn collection. So, oh, yarn. Ooh, tell me, what are you going to buy? I watch a lot of YouTube videos about yarn shopping and yarn collection and yarn organization just to live through those videos because I restrict myself at the moment. I'm not buying any more yarn until I make more space here and here. As you can see, I have this part which was cleared up thanks to the blanket that I crochet, thanks to the pillowcase that I crochet, and here I have more space thanks to this sweater. I've already pulled like 3 skeins from there. But I'm not buying any more yarn. I want to use up a little bit more yarn and then I'll buy some yarn. I want to try some cotton. I want to try some viscose. I want to try some silk. More sustainable yarns and less synthetic, less acrylic. Actually, this is why I started crocheting a blanket so that I can use up all the acrylic yarn. Hold on, let me check. I started crochet when you were 6 and now you're 8. Oh my God, JD, you're 8 years old. Oh, you're so young. Congratulations for crocheting for 2 years now. I hope did you make amigurumi? Were you the one asking about amigurumi? Are you crocheting more amigurumi or just like other, are you crocheting garments, clothes, or blankets? Share with me, please. I'm shocked. 6 years old. I mean, were you even going to school when you started crocheting? Because I went to school at 7 years old. I started crocheting when I was about 10, and I did a lot of home accessories. I never crocheted clothes or scarves or anything. I don't know why. I learned how to crochet in school, and we were taught how to make like these round doilies that you can put under the pots, under the cups, like a cup holder. But oh my God, at 6 years old, 7 years old, and 8 years old. That's incredible. That is incredible. Extraordinar, as you would say in my country. In Romanian, extraordinar means extraordinary. But I shouldn't even be surprised. Younger kids are so smart and they catch information so much faster. Oh my God, did you just write sweaters and blankets and then like coasters too? But I do knit too, but not that often. That is incredible. You're 8 years old and you already made sweaters and blankets and coasters? Extraordinar. Congratulations, girl. That is just incredible. I mean, you're really smart. If you caught up that fast and you're able to do blankets and sweaters, That is incredible. You know, the new generation, I mean, the younger generation is smarter and catches up faster and is more determined and everything. When I was 8 years old, we would crochet coasters, as you said, and these round doilies that we would put like on the table as a decoration. I don't know why they never taught us how to make clothes. I wish they would have taught us how to crochet maybe like a sweater. Now it's the trend to crochet useful things and to knit useful things. But back in the day when I was in school, we would crochet these, I don't know, home decor. We would knit only scarves. I've never knitted anything useful until I discovered YouTube. I'm so proud of you, Jade. You are extraordinary to be able to crochet and to knit too, and to make sweaters and blankets at this age. This shows that you have a lot of character, a lot of talent and determination, and I'm very proud of you. And I hope that you will continue with this hobby. Why not? I hope it will help you in the long run. You can have beautiful clothes. You can relax. It's a relaxation. Oh my God, look at this. It's a relaxation method, but not when you have such knots, because I'm an idiot and I pulled way too much yarn from the middle. And now okay, hopefully, if I spread it out a little bit like this, hold on. If I make a little bit, okay, I spread it wide on my knees a little bit, so hopefully it will not create any more knots. So now I do just knits and purls, and I'm saying that even for myself, because I forgot what was I doing. Okay, knits, purls, knits, purls. By the way, I am using 3.75 millimeter needles, and initially I thought that I will be using this size only for the ribbing, and then when I'll continue, I'll pick up the 4 millimeter needles. But then I think I broke my 4 millimeters with the cable. So I have very simple needles. This does not twist around. It is fixated. And these are needles that I purchased from, I think, was it Alibaba or Joom? I don't remember. And I paid like $10 for 10 needles with the cable. So they're really cheap and they're metal. But I love them. They're so easy. I have some wooden bamboo needles, and those catch on the yarn, so I don't like them. So I love this. Sorry, I had to sneeze. And when I sneeze, I'm like an old lady. Okay, so Jade writes, I crochet bandanas on my Etsy account. I really like them. They came in like they come in like 5 colors. Extraordinary. Congratulations. You made bandanas on your Etsy account. Extraordinary. I'm so happy for you. Are you even allowed to sell on Etsy as an 8 years old child? I hope you work with some adults from your life and they can help you set up. Probably you meant your aunt's Etsy account. If you are trying to sell on Etsy, I hope you have an adult, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, somebody in your life who can, help you out, because you need an adult who understands how the site works and helps you with everything so that you can monetize this hobby of yours. But if you already managed to make bandanas to sell, that's incredible. I'm so proud of you, Jade. At your age, I had no idea about selling anything or buying anything because I was born in the Soviet Union. We weren't allowed to sell and buy anything, you know. We were just like supposed to work the land in the co-op, in the kolkhoz, and just like go to school and be good comrades. But now I see that younger generations are so entrepreneurial, are so creative. Like 8 years old know how to sell on Etsy. That's incredible. I'm so proud of you. I have a niece and she's also so smart. She doesn't sell anything on Etsy, but she is very smart. She is a student at the moment, and then I have a nephew who also knows how to knit and crochet, and he crocheted for us some home accessories. That's just incredible. So after I finish this row of knits and purls, I can do one more of this fisherman rib stitch, and then I can see how these colors are going together because I wasn't really sure how it will look. You can't, oh, Lord in heaven, sorry you guys. I'm so sorry, I dropped the phone. So I don't know if these colors go together, but I mean, I'm not gonna unravel. I've been doing like 5 rows already and it's hard. I don't want to frog anything. So even if it looks bad, I'm gonna continue. And to be very honest, on the phone, this yarn looks very blue. In reality, it's just like gray. So these colors go really well together. So I'm not gonna frog anything. I'm just gonna continue. I'm gonna continue with this and I'm not gonna unravel anything because I do not want to unravel. I've been working hard on this sweater and I'm not gonna unravel. I'm just gonna continue. I'm not gonna focus on any small mistake. Just gonna continue until I see real progress. And after the real progress, I'm gonna make like the neckline, then I'm gonna make the sleeves, and then I'm gonna give it as a gift. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Hello, Jolie's Daily Delights. Okay. Okay, after I finish this row, I will have more steam in me to put on something interesting to listen. But I don't want to be distracted because this is what I do. I do just a few stitches and then I get distracted and then I watch something, then I forget where was I. So I'm not going to get distracted. I'm going to focus and I'm going to finish this row. There it is. This is my progress keeper that shows me the beginning of the row, and if I'm not sure, I just look here, and this is the yarn that I had left over when I started, when I cast it on. So if I forget, I just look down and I see this and I say, oh yes, this is the beginning of the row. So once I arrive here, I move the progress keeper like this. And then I do the fisherman rib stitch, which means a usual purl, but then here instead of doing this, the usual knit, I go down and then I basically let it unravel. So this is the fisherman rib stitch. Okay. Making some progress, but oh la la, it's going so slow. This fisherman rib stitch is nice when you look at it. Is squishy, is soft, but man, it takes a long time to do. I've been working for how long? An hour, and look at the progress. Do you see it? It's not even wider than my nail. It's barely 2 rows, but I've been working here. Oh my god, I've been fighting with this wool. You see, it made another knot. Hold on. Let's just pull a little bit here and there. It's my own damn fault for pulling it from the inside and pulling so much out that it created knots on itself. But okay, we're not gonna be deterred. We're gonna continue. We shall prevail, how the philosopher says. We shall continue. And after that, I'm gonna have a big old lunch. You guys, I've been on a diet, a healthy eating diet, for I think about 3 years. And this means eating a lot of veggies, a lot of beets, a lot of, what was I eating though? I love the beets and broccoli and like eggplants and zucchinis almost every day. And one morning I just woke up like feeling completely disgusted. If I see a piece of broccoli, I might just like pass out. So I decided to take a break from this healthy eating. And today I'm just gonna have like pies or something not as healthy. But my God, I need a change. If I see another zucchini, I'm just gonna cry. And the worst part of this entire thing is that I put on weight eating zucchini and broccoli. So then I had to go to the doctor to see what is up with me and my metabolism. So waiting on the test results, I decided to just like have pies today. I have some cabbage pie. I have some potato pie, because in Moldova we eat a lot of baked pies. Not like pizza pie, because I heard that some people in America call pizzas a pie. No, not like that. A real pie where you take dough and you stuff it or you twist it with some potatoes. So I have cabbage pie, I have potato pie, and I have cherry pie. So that's my plan for today, for this lunch I'm planning. Oh, hold on. I'm on the bus right now. I have to go to the school because the bus is coming to pick me up. So I might as well just watch you while I wait on the bus. Jade, thank you. Well, if you're going to school, I'm wishing you from now, because I don't know when exactly will you arrive, but let me wish you a good day in school with lots of interesting things. And if it's going to be boring, that's okay too. We have some days when school is boring, but that is okay. I hope you're gonna have a great day, even though it's boring, even though probably you'll have a lot of hustle. You know how school is. You have to pay attention, then you don't want to, then you have to reply to the questions. But either way, thank you for being with me. Thank you for spending time with me. And good luck with the school, good luck with the crochet, with the Etsy, and with everything. And don't be sad. Things happen. You will make new friends. You will learn new things. Don't worry so much. You guys, I finished the yarn that I pulled, so now I'm really happy. I have this progress keeper, which means that I'm halfway there. This will be the part that will be under the arm. So this is the side part. Hold on. Why is it so dark? I switched on the light. Nothing changed. Well, it is darker because there's such a bright sunny day outside and my room is dark. I'm actually good at school. We have this thing called Tiger Time, and there's this group that you learn 4th grade stuff in the 3rd grade. Wow! Congrats! It's great. It sounds great. I mean, you are smart. You are involved in Tiger Time. You learn things. You crochet. You knit. You are just wonderful. It's great. I'm proud of you. It's great to hear that. I loved school too. When I was in school, I had such a great time. Even though it was not always peachy, but I really liked it. And I would sign up for a lot of extracurricular activities because I really enjoyed them. I'm a curious person. I went to the crochet class, extracurricular. I went to dance. I went to the history club, like inventors club, and I had to invent a thing. And silly me, I didn't think about like inventing something useful, but I invented a drink. I invented a drink with milk and vinegar. But I invented something. Basically, I was a curious child. So I'm happy to read a curious child. Oh my God, I made a mistake. Instead of doing the fisherman, I started doing knit some pearls. Hold on. Hold the phone. I have to go back. Was I doing the fisherman ribs? Yes, I was doing the no. You see, I messed up. I don't know where was I. So here I did the fisherman rib stitch. And then when I switched here, this is where I messed up. You see, this is a knit. I don't know if you can see it. This is a knit and this is a fisherman. Okay, so I have to unravel all the way here. Oh my God, I have to catch myself. Not only I have to knit, but I have to pay attention and be able to read my knitting and catch myself if I made a mistake. And now you can see a live example. So I have to unravel. This is how I unravel. I just push the needle in the stitch and just like release it. Так, this is where we are. Wait. Wait, where was my mistake? It was right here. Okay, this one is correct. And I can see the 2 strands of yarn that I made when I did the fisherman rib stitch. Yeah, these 2 right here. So this means that I can continue with the fisherman rib stitch. Okay, guys, we are on the right path. Oh my God, this curtain of mine is going to disappear. I don't know about you, but my legs are getting stiff. Probably not you, Jade. You're probably waiting for the bus standing, but me, because I'm laying on my bed, my legs are getting cramped. So gotta make some changes over here. So I'm going to knit a little bit more. By the way, Jaden, you have crochet class in your school. Well, you're old school. Yeah, actually, so I went to school in the Soviet Union and we had a crochet class and knitting class and sewing class and cooking class and working with wood class, all kinds of classes. But even now, students have the same curricula. So in Chisinau, Moldova, students in the 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, and 7th grade have a class which is called Educația Tehnologică. I don't know, technological education or like handiwork, and they learn how to knit, how to crochet. So it's not that it was in the past, it's now in the present as well. So my nephew and my niece, me personally, I don't have children, but I have my brother's children, and I know that they go to school in the 7th grade and 9th grade and 10th grade, and they also learn how to crochet, how to knit, how to work with wood. How's it called? Embroidery as well. And there was another one. What was it? No, I thought that they had cooking class, but then they clarified that it was canceled. It was way too much hassle how to prepare the food, so they canceled. The school canceled the cooking class, but they had who was it? It might have been sewing class, or maybe like woodwork, or maybe sculpture. One of those. I don't remember. I have a really bad memory, so I don't remember. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that currently in Chisinau, Moldova, fourth graders, fifth graders, sixth graders have such classes. Like they learn how to crochet, how to knit, how to sew, how to work with wood. Others work the clay, they do pottery. It depends on the school, but the Ministry of Education requests that such courses exist and that kids can choose them. Some are optional, some are mandatory. It's a whole thing. So, JD? Yes, easy. Yes, you're right. I was also surprised that JD was 8 years old, but you know how kids are. I have my nephew and my niece are also minors and their children, and even though they should not be online, they do use the phones, under parental supervision, and they watch YouTube because they have their own passion on how to paint and everything. I agree. Yeah, I agree. When we were 8 years old, such apps didn't exist. And actually, when I was 8 years old, the Soviet Union still existed. There was no internet. I've only started using internet when I was, I think, 22, and I traveled to the United States. I was a student, and there was one computer in my university, and we had to sign on a waiting list to use the computer for like an hour. But then I traveled to United States, and I was working and studying, and they gave me a laptop. So that's when my journey with the internet started watching YouTube. I discovered YouTube, I discovered MySpace, and fellow students from the South Florida University showed me Facebook. They helped me create a Facebook account, a MySpace account. And I still have those to this day. I don't know my password for my MySpace account, but I still use Facebook. I even have my Moldovan friends on YouTube, on the Facebook, and I still have my American friends on Facebook. They told me how to use it, and then they showed me how to find friends. And back in the day, I had like, I think 10 friends, the people from America that I met. And then I came back to Moldova and I showed all my friends, and they said, "Oh, we also have accounts. Let's be friends on Facebook as well." So now I have about 1,000 friends. And of course, they're not all close friends, but because I've been traveling to so many countries and I was a student in a few countries, I kept adding and adding people. People from work added me. And now I moved into this apartment a few years ago, and my neighbors added me, even though my neighbors are like 80 and 90 years old. The first thing they wanted to know about me was what's my Facebook. So that sucks, but okay. When I was a student, I used to post on Facebook which party I was going to, and now all I post is like really polite quotes because I don't want to make my neighbors mad, or my parents, or my friends. Okay, let's do more knitting. Okay, let's make a if you're listening to this video and my voice bothers you, I'm so sorry. I know that sometimes my voice is annoying, so let's be quiet for a moment. Let's listen to the wind, and let's make a really rapid round of knitting. Okay. Okay. see, I cannot even be quiet for one row. I have a problem. I can't be quiet. Let me think about a nice song to mumble. Nice song to mumble. Nice song to mumble. A nice song to mumble to. Tiger Time is probably their like extra knowledge class, you know, because there are tigers attacking all that knowledge. We had similar classes, but they were just called like additional time, where we would learn more from next year so that we are advanced. So basically what she's saying is that she's in an advanced group. Hopefully this is what, because this is what I understood. I don't know. Maybe in the United States, Tiger Time and learning of, information from the fourth year or fourth grade means something else, but this is what I understood. Okay, just be quiet and knit and shut up. By the way, English speaking friends, can you please help me with some information? How can I say shut up without saying shut up? Like, I know a few phrases like shut the pie hole. I heard it in a film, in a movie. I think it was Will Ferrell. I can't get it out of my head. Shut the pie hole. It's so funny to me. Do you have any other expressions? Like, how would you say shut up without saying shut up? And then I heard another one. Put a sock in it. Put a sock in it. Shut the pie hole. That is hilarious. Do you know any other phrases like this? And then I heard another one. I think it was something like shut your face. But okay, that's not as funny. Put a sock in it. Oh my god. I even used the chat GBT thingy and asked for more expressions on how to tell somebody to shut up without telling them to shut up. And ChatGPT told me, oh, please don't do that, be polite. And I said, no, I want to know these expressions for myself. I will tell it to myself. And ChatGPT replied, please be kind to yourself. Don't tell yourself to shut up. So basically, I didn't find out more. But if you know ways how to tell somebody to shut up without telling them to shut up, please, I beg you, write some ideas. So far I have shut the pie hole. Shut the pie hole. And then I have put a sock in it. And then I have shut your face. Wait, there was another one. Shut it up. You know, that's just like a variation of shut up. There was another one. Shut the pie hole. Shut up. I forgot. Creative ways to tell somebody to shut up. Creative ways, creative expressions, interesting expressions. Close. Oh, in Romanian, because Romanian is my native language, we say chocomic, which means like small beak in literal translation, which might indicate to somebody to like close their mouth and shut up. Small beak. But put a sock in it, it's so funny. And shut the pie hole. Shut up. Please tell me more expressions. Shut up. You guys, I made it. I finished one row, finally. You see what a small exercise of shutting up and knitting does. So, I was saying that I love to hear other ways to tell people to shut up. So, how do you tell somebody to shut up without actually telling them to shut up? And I know the shut the pie hole and put a sock in it. And what was the third? If you know such expressions, please let me know. Because I only know shut the pie hole and shut the pie hole and what was the other one? Put a sock on it in it. Okay, put a sock in it, shut the pie hole. And from Romanian, I use small beak, like make your mouth smaller, as in like stop talking. Oh, stop talking is also another one. Stop talking. So, challenge. How do you tell somebody to shut up without actually telling someone to shut up? So, I have thus far shut the pie hole, which is hilarious. To me, it's absolutely incredible that somebody invented shut the pie hole. And another one is put a sock in it. And the third is like be quiet or whatever. So I'm just gonna be quiet and I'm gonna do a speed run of the fisherman rib stitch whilst the wind is blowing into my curtain. Hold on, do you even see? I completely forgot to check if you guys are seeing anything, if you guys are here. It's mostly me talking to myself whilst my dog is sleeping, so okay, let's see if I can finish this row without screaming in the microphone. One time I was watching one of my live videos and I almost cried. My voice is so annoying. I hate listening to my voice. So I hope it's not too annoying for you guys. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to finish this row because if I stop now, I forget which type of stitch I was doing, whether I was doing a rib and whether I was at the knit and purl or the fisherman rib. So I propose we finish this row and then we say goodbye. And then I go and have this big lunch I've been dreaming about with all the pies in my fridge. So Let's gonna continue. I'm trying not to shout into the phone because I listened to one of the videos, live videos that I saved, and oh my god, my voice is so annoying. Screaming in the phone all the time. So I will try to be mindful. And also my voice is tired because I've been talking to myself for the past hour. So let's finish this live in a soft, mindful style. I see the orange progress keeper. This means that I am halfway there. I am in the side of the sweater. So I'm gonna continue and finish strong in the knitting point of view. In the knitting point of view, I shall finish the fisherman rib stitch. In the voice point of view, my voice is cracked and tired. This light is getting weird. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna continue knitting without stopping, without being discouraged. I'm gonna do it even though I kinda wanna go and have lunch now. I'm gonna be a good girl and I'm gonna finish this row strong. I can do this. I can do this. Even though I'm only human. Oh my god, I just want to go and eat, but I'm gonna be strong. I'm gonna be mindful of this row. I'm gonna finish it. Na 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 na. Okay, am I gonna finish this row or am I gonna just drop it now? You know, sometimes I get so annoyed that these rows are so long. So long. Oh my god, so long. Mamma mia, Dieva Maria. Oh, we have the progress keeper from the beginning of the row, so we made it, you guys. We made it. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Okay, we made it. So let's see the progress. My dog is asleep over there. I'm gonna move this yarn that I prepared here. So let's look at the progress a little bit. You can see, so I started working with this chocolate brown But then I decided to add a little bit of twisted colors. And this is what I have as a result. I've been working for the past hour and I know it doesn't look like much, but I swear I've been working a lot. And this is the fisherman rib stitch, which means that this eats up a lot of yarn and looks like very little progress. So my dog is still asleep. My curtains are about to fly off of my wall. And my cat is right there and she's also asleep. So I'm gonna remove the temperature blanket off of my legs and I'm gonna go and have a big lunch. So thank you so much and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hold on. How do I stop this? Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. No, that's not right. That's not right. I need to get better at not only crochet and knitting, I need to get better at holding my phone. It's hard.